Hey guys, it's Twisted Disaster here. I got a couple questions before about my sketchbook press, and I'm currently moving, and today is kind of a little bit of a relaxed day. And by that I mean we're just taking over a couple of Michie supplies that are kind of the most important ones that we're going to be worrying about, so I haven't really been packing. And I found some older sketchbook supplies, like some really nice cardstock that I was like, while I'm still here. Oh, hello. Hello, honey. Cody just texted me. And so I know people wanted to see how my sketchbook thingy worked. Now this is, I'm making the holes on the top of the page for this one because I just want to try something new. Now, just so you know, all the papers I'm currently pressing, I bought in a pack that was already pre-cut and everything. Over here's some blah paper. But I wanted to show you that it does take practice cutting paper because this is my first sketchbook made with my press, and the pages are not even. Even though when I measured them out and I cut them, they were even until I put it all together. I heard that's a problem at the beginning, and it just takes practice. So there's going to be a couple jump cuts here because I'm doing this one-handed, and there's certain processes where it's just like, oh, well, I'm going to be cutting punching the paper non-stop. So this is the cinch. It is the circle punch one. They have a square punch one, and I know the square punch one is yellow or gold colored. This one's blue, and I know there's a pink one. Here's a nice ruler built in, and there's actually a reason for this. But without going into too much depth, all of the instructions you need to ever fucking know about this machine are right here. Which, in my opinion, is very handy because I hate those little, like, how-to books. Because I lose them. I always have. And so the fact that they actually put it on the machine and it's actually beveled into the machine, I think is very nice. And there's a little spot right here to put the coils, which I will show you in a second. Right, so jump cuts. Yeah, jump cuts everywhere. These are the coils I will be using. They are the ones that are by the company, by the cinch company. These are just leftovers. I don't like wasting anything for the most part. So, yeah, what you do is, this is so hard one-handed, you sit them in here in whatever way you want, and they just sit really nice, and then you can put the paper on them. Obviously, I'm going to need more because I need to, oh my god, how do vloggers do stuff like this? But see, it threads them nicely when you're not doing it one-handed, and then when you're done, you use the back, which I'll show in a second, but I just want to show you how it holds them nicely so you don't have to have your stuff like all over the place. Come on. Alright, so now let's get to some. So I have my little stack of paper here, and you need to, since I'm doing it at the top, you read the measurements, try to make sure, hold on, I'm going to just sit this down for a second. I need to make sure it's even and nice. Pushed up against the machine. Pushed up, since I'm doing it this way, it tells you which buttons to pull out so you don't like pierce the paper since it's smaller. Pull this one out and they just pop right in and out. Again, easier, not one-handed. Alright, and then I normally hold this, so I hope I don't fuck up these papers, and then you just push down. Little note, depending on the type of paper you use, is depending on the amount you can cut at one time. I was bad, and the first time I got this, I ended up wasting like 20 pieces of nice render paper because I got anxious and just put 20 pieces in because I thought render paper was pretty smooth, and that I ended up cutting it sideways. It even says somewhere on here, like, yeah, do a test sheet before you cut. So, yeah, I still have that paper, but I repurposed it. And now I'm going to show you the covers real quick. These are covers I made. As you can see, it's not even, I'm going to trim it once I'm done punching it. This is chipboard, just normal chipboard I got off Amazon in bulk. And same as before. With chipboard though, I would do one at a time because it's thick. Now I'm going to actually set this right here so you can watch it because I really want to do two hands for this part, so. Camera moved. Now I like to do it a couple of times with the chipboard so it doesn't get stuck. And ta-da! Chipboard's cut. So once everything's all punched and cut, I'll show you how I just set it up. Alright, so I have my spare wires set up, like I said I would. And I have two things. And this is actually my first time doing it with two cut wires, so this is actually a learning experience for everybody. And again, it's hard doing this one-handed. And since it's longer, I should probably screw it back here. Because that's the thing is, you want to make sure you thread all of them. And now see how that end is like that? And it's pretty long. I'm going to cut the end. So the one that we don't need is right. Okay, you're gonna have to sit like this while I cut this because I suck. And I've never done really this kind of tutorial before, so there we go, it's cut! Yay! Cut. And these are also Cinch trademark company wire cutters, so I don't know if you use other wire cutters, but that's what I use. Now, just fill the book, and just so you know, what I usually do when I'm doing these is I put on like a YouTube show or something, and I punch them, because it's kind of repetitive and boring. So I like to do stuff or listen to stuff while I'm doing things like this. So again, I'm gonna do a little cut to the, I'm putting the back covers on. So cover time! So this is going to be the front cover, so it goes on front ways like this. And this is going to be the back cover, and it's going to go on like this. I've seen other people do it differently. I like it this way, so that way the little thingies don't show on the front, on the back cover of it. But I mean, that's just me. So make sure they're all threaded. And now, I'm going to turn the machine over, so I have to set you down here. Lift up my Weedle book. Woot woot. And then flip it around. And now on the back here, this one's hard, but it's set to the right number that is these coils. And you put the book in place. Do not put your fingers here, because the back of it is going to press it. So, let's see if I can try to get a good angle. Let's see if my computer will help. Is that good? If you stay in place, which you don't want to, it's the best you're gonna get. Also, yes, I'm using my wires to try to keep it in place. Yeah, okay. So you place it in here, and then you just simply clamp down. That is how easy it is to make one of these books. Clamp, 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 and clampy. So, this is actually a very thick one, so I'm happy that they are all working out for me. And now, as you can see, they're all nicely put together. Now what I like to do is I like to make sure, so I just put my thumb through the cracks to make sure it's perfect. And then you flip the back cover. It always does take a second. Oh, and looks like I made my book too fast. Oh, did I not? Oh, I didn't. Perfect. Here's my new sketchbook that will probably not be used till October, which is why I found this paper. But yeah, so there you go. It's made. And that's how easy it is to make a sketchbook or any sort of book with a cinch press. Hope this video helped out. Since I'm moving, I'll hopefully be trying to get better video supplies, like a tripod and an actual mic and everything once money permits it. So yeah, hope this tutorial-y thingy helped out. Bye!